First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons.
Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Two of the NFL's final unbeatens putting their records on the line against each other as we're underway. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing Penix. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Kid, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Penix working from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. 3rd down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Bears are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, or to put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
First and goal, Swift. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain that time, and now it'll be second and goal. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DJ Moore, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be second and 1. Another carry for Robinson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's Penix to throw. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Robinson on the inside give. Has some space inside the 15. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Tyler Scott now to return it. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They haven't caught him yet. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Catch is made down the right sideline. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And the Falcons will have a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. A toss now to Robinson. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Up the middle, and somebody blocked it. And the Bears got it. It's a foot race. The 50. He's at the 30. And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2 points.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Swift gets it on the option. And he's brought down after a short gain. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Williams to throw on 3rd. On the quick slant, he's got Allen. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Able to get it to Moore.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Falcons going nickel to defend this 3rd down play. Working from the gun, Williams. He's on the move. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Worked through his progression. Nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts, and it sets up second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Now pitch it to Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Penix now on first down. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Yeah, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Play action. Here's Penix. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Penix here from the gun. This one's caught. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons. With it, 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Yr2 after the field goal. The kick by Lutz is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Returning it from the 4. And look at this return. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. First down throw by Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Williams from the gun. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. from the 43. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout Chicago. It loses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. That's complete. Cole Kmet.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he could take it to the house.
And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. 3rd down coming. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Allen on the catch. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First down from the red zone. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Throwing, Penix. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Scott now to return. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Going to run again with Swift. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Staying grounded with Swift. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. To the air with Penix. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. This is ahead for about 5. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Penix working from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Really Gay there on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Penix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They send the tight end in motion left. 3rd down, it's Penix. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the 38. Moore's got it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, here's Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's going to push one deep down. He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Running behind center with Swift. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. It's a gain of 1 on 1st and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5. Again, it's going to be Swift. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's 3rd and goal. So we're through 3 here. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. To throw, Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's, what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And they send a man in motion. On 1st down, here's Penix. It's complete to Hopkins. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Penix on 1st down. Finds London on the slant. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
Penix now on 1st down. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the shotgun, Penix trying for the deep ball. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Finds his target, Robinson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Falcons will have a 1st. A run here with Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. Into the hands of Pitts. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Man in motion, out of the slot. From the red zone now. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Handoff now to Robinson. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Able to hit Robinson, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Desperation time here on fourth. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Now a give on the counter. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bears about to move to a perfect 5-0 this season. Second down now, 7 to go. They give it to him again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Another carry for him. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd and less than a yard.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. And he's brought down for a loss. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make a miss in the backfield.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as... It's a fake. Direct snap to the up man. And he's caught before he can challenge for the first, so the fake doesn't work, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Looking to throw it. That one's incomplete over the middle.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he is to throw. That one's complete to London. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Falcons will have a first.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now to throw. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. Coup on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. They got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. I think the Falcons got that one back. Oh, they did! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Lining up to take a knee on second down. So the Bears take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.